All right, the concept of it is everybody is having this big party. Well, the party is this pity party that people are holding on to when they playing victim. It was like a big party, BYOB, but bring your own bullshit. Because everybody has a sympathetic story that they sell into other people to garner some type of sympathy. So it becomes a part of that's not the way that we handle our business. It's actually a pitiful way for people to go about doing things because some people actually it's their pleasure to be pitiful. When as an adult, instead of being pitiful, you should get yourself together and handle your business. The story itself is based off of just that being business or pleasure. That's what the title of it is. Is that business or pleasure? I guess I wasn't invited, or my invitation must have gotten misplaced in the mail about the huge party. I mean, some of my closest companions are attending that enormous pity party that's being hosted by somebody year round. Now I heard it's BYOB, which in this case is bring your own bullshit, that you freely offer to anybody who'll take it, hoping to garner some type of sympathy from anyone willing to pay attention to your mishaps. Perhaps they already knew I would decline the offer and didn't want to waste the time even sending it. Because as soon as I realize that's what a person is hosting, I'm going to quickly mark return to sender. Why get in your feelings about something you can logically change with proper directions on how to mature? I'm not the only one who noticed as I got older how I started having less parties and more schooling due to my life lessons. So it's funny how we were warned not to mix business with pleasures if we desire if we desired a decent measure, causing me to laugh at those whose pleasure it is to be pitiful instead of simply handling their business like an adult. Maybe somebody must have told them I'm a businessman who's only investing his time currently in urban development. How am I supposed to teach these misguided adolescents better if I'm on that party over here nonsense too? It truly makes sense why they wouldn't even want me around since I'm known as a real party pooper the most. And yeah, I'm shitting on anybody still trying to give me that lame ass sob story they're telling like I'm obligated to accept it. Although I may have pity for those who truly haven't had a decent ruler to measure themselves up with, the fact, the fact remains we are all hosts to life, and the deal is to make it your pleasure to be about your business. Right? Well, we're in the business of giving life a great amount. We were given a great amount when it came to what life gave us. Life is in abundance all around us. So the energy that we owe life is great. A lot of people right now are satisfied with lackluster, but that's not the deal that you made with life. Life didn't bring you here to be lesser than what your purpose was. You're here to represent the greatness of life. You're supposed to magnify it. So if you can't give life greater, then your life should be repossessed because you're not allowing the spirit of life to flourish through you. Like a car can't go nowhere. Well, they say they got computer or automated cars now, but cars are vehicles, are vessels, things that host other things in order to function properly. A car doesn't function properly without a driver, whether that be a computer driver or not. It must have some type of drive to it, someone to put it in a direction. Well, the body is nothing without the spirit. Without the drive of the spirit, you're just revolving around empty space. And at some point, if you don't allow your spirit to take host or live in the house that it was given, stay and fly, then you're asking life to repossess your life. or repossess the body because the spirit no longer dwells in you. So, with that said, it's all about getting people to look at themselves as a business and get them to start investing in it. I mean, it's your brand.
He appreciate you, brother. Knowledge,
Oh, that's what it do, man, all the time, you know what I'm saying?
man.
Always black literature, y'all. We done got a little more advanced. We're gonna start putting the shirts out, but the whole point of it was to get something that people can see, turn the ideas into things that people can actually see manifesting. You know what I'm saying? Manifestation of our thoughts. Every concept can be immaculate, but the birth of it is when you understand how immaculate that thought really was. We all understand it's beautiful to make kids, but it's once the kid come forward that we actually appreciate what we done. So, this is like a child of mine that I birthed a long time ago, and it's growing. So, right, I'm watching it mature. So, that's what it's about, growth and everything, man. Handling your business. You know what I'm saying? We could be pitiful and just be like, well, we ain't nobody want to buy our t-shirts. Well, maybe the first time we came out with them, it wasn't a good quality. So we can't expect people to just buy 'em. But if we serious about raising our kids right and getting a great final product, you gonna keep working with it, keep working with it, and keep working with it. And yeah, y'all can't give up on our kids. And I ain't just talking about the projects that we birthed. We really talking about the ones in the projects that's been birthed that need, guidance. The next story me and Chef gonna come out, I'm gonna do is gonna be Governor of Decency. All right. Now the concept of that is just like ASAP, as soon as possible. The acronym, Governor of Decency. Well, that acronym is God, but we're supposed to moderate ourselves in all things. So governing ourselves with decency is regulation of a decent amount. So it all makes sense. But be on the lookout for that one. But yeah. Shouts out to hashtag Blakk. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to, do a little something for everybody in the community. Hey, I do, man. I got an event coming up on the 22nd of September. It's going to be a charitable event. We're going to try to get out here and run 70805. Since this been a targeted or a test zip code, when they introduced the Brave team and things, it was 70805. Crime rate is always high in 70805. The AIDS rate 70805. So this is the place where they always say the worst things go on. We're gonna try to bring a different energy, a decent energy. So we're gonna get out and we're gonna run around from Howell Park up Winburn. If you're familiar with Baton Rouge, up Airline all the way around to the overpass on Plank, and come all the way down Plank and finish on Choctaw. I'm not quite sure. It's probably maybe about 5 to 6 miles, but we gonna run that area, solidifying or signaling that we're also gonna try to start doing little test things. We're gonna be passing out papers, and we're gonna try to get some shirts made so we can pass them out. But in essence, we about to start driving or walking or whatever out there through the streets and just passing out papers in the 70805 area code or the zip code. So that's something we're going to try to do this winter. We're going to try to put a paper on every door in the 70805, because before we try to give other people the information we got, we need to make sure that we all have it first. And what good is it for us to gain the world and sell our souls? Right. Well, some people think that is, I want material. Well, I don't want to get the gain. I don't want to gain the respect of the world without, touching my soul brothers and sisters first. I don't want to sell them out in trying to make the world respect me before they respect me. So I don't want to lose my soul. All my soul brothers and sisters, this is what we for. This is what this for, is to get us all gravitating around the same energy, because we the great ones on this plane. So, as we start showing people great things, plain and simple, we become complex in ourselves. And we just something for other people to be revering. Especially right now, because we got something off. Decency is always something, that goes a lot further than what people can imagine.